Nike is the most aggressive sneaker brand fighting against botting. They have a smart system in place to vet traffic and detect ones with abusive behaviors. Because Nike has a strict anti-spam system, you have to match it with proxies that are difficult to detect. So far, the most economical proxies you should use for copying sneakers from Nike sites are residential proxies. Below are the top 5 residential proxies that have been found to work perfectly with Nike sites. Proxy Seller. Proxy Seller's ISP proxies are some of the best proxies to use for copping limited edition Nike sneakers. This is because the ISP proxies offer you both world of data center and residential proxies. They offer you the speed of data center proxies and the undetectable nature of residential proxies. This makes them a good provider of Nike proxies. Although, before you purchase these for Nike, you need to know that Proxy Seller's ISP proxies support only US, Poland, and the Netherlands IP addresses. If you need IPs from other regions other than this, then Proxy Seller is not for you. But for these locations, Proxy Seller is a good provider with excellent uptime and good pricing. Brightdata. Brightdata is arguably the #1 provider of proxies in the market. It is also the pioneer of many proxy types including ISP proxies. Their residential proxies are the fastest you can get in the market and provide you full control over sessions while allowing you to create many proxy endpoints. With this, you have the perfect ingredients and recipes for copying limited edition Nike sneakers from a proxy's perspective. Brightdata has one of the largest proxy pools with over 7 million IP addresses sourced via P2P through ethical means. In terms of location support, there is hardly any country not supported by Brightdata. The proxies are also undetectable and are almost always online, making them useful for critical applications like sneaker copying. Proxy Cheap. Proxy Cheap has proven to be one of the cheapest proxy providers in the market. Interestingly, they are not only cheap, but they are also one of the best looking at their offering. ProxyCheap offers a residential proxy network with over 7 million IP addresses in its pool. In terms of location coverage, there are over 127 countries supported by ProxyCheap. You can use their residential proxies as Nike proxies because of their undetectable nature and the support of session IPs, which can help you maintain a session for up to 30 minutes. The service also provides a proxy list generator which you can use to generate an unlimited number of proxy endpoints. Pricing for the service starts from $5 per gigabyte and goes down to $3 per gigabyte for bulk orders. Hydra Proxy. Another provider of choice is the Hydra Proxy service. This service can be likened to the Proxy Cheap service in many ways. First, it is also a cheap provider with pricing that starts from $5 per gigabyte. The proxies from this provider are some of the best for copying limited edition sneakers. One thing you will come to like about Hydra Proxy is its unlimited access aside from its limited bandwidth. With this, you can create as many threads as you want and each of these threads will get a different IP address. This coupled with its support for sticky IPs, also known as session IPs, makes it perfect for session management, which is a requirement when copying. The service has a pool with over 5 million IP addresses. IProyal. A good number of the providers mentioned on the list are general-purpose providers. If you are looking for a provider that offers specialized sneaker proxies for Nike, then IProyal is the provider for you. One thing you will come to like about IProyal sneaker proxies is that they are ISP proxies. Because they are ISP proxies, you get the power of both residential IPs in terms of being undetectable and that of data center proxies in terms of sneakers. IProyal sneaker proxies have got support for a good number of locations across the globe. The network is redundant and has excellent uptime. The pricing for the service is also cheap as the pricing starts from $1 per proxy. Proxy Empire. Proxy Empire is a residential proxy service with proxies you can use as Nike proxies. The proxies are undetectable as they make use of devices of real internet users, which makes them difficult to detect. The service maintains a P2P network with over 5 million devices in it, which is open to you as a subscriber. The proxies are rotating proxies that change IPs randomly. However, it does have support for session proxies that maintain the same IP address for up to 30 minutes. The proxies are clean and can be used for a good number of tasks, including sneaker copying, web scraping, and account management. The service has got a pay-as-you-go payment plan that allows you to purchase proxies per GB at a price of $15.